God lördagsförmiddag och välkommen till Studio DIF. Vi har en fullmatad hockeydag. Vårt damlag har precis börjat sin match borta mot Linköping. Om sådär 3 timmar så möter vi Frölunda. Och en annan nyhet, vi har Rhett Rakhshani med oss i studion, kom igår kväll efter en lång flygning. Och inte minst så har vi ju naturligtvis Blue Weekend. Butiken har kommit med en hel del julklappstips som jag tänker att vi ska visa upp. Perfekta julklappar. Vi har bland annat ett bäddset, en hockeyrink, ett DIF-skölden. Rhett, pretty cool, right?
Gotta have to get this one for the kids.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Och apropå kids.
Also for the kids. Or if you don't work out a lot.
Exactly. Vi har också den här möjligheten om du håller upp den.
My daughters love that. Love those ones.
Man kan göra.
Let me demonstrate here. You can change the shade a little bit.
Snyggt. Perfekt julklappstips. Vi har också flagga. Vi har en sprillans nytt badlakan. Och det slutar inte där. Julklappstipsen fortsätter. Vi har 2 nyheter, 2 kepsar. Rhett.
Nice lids, nice lids.
Ja. Och vi har mycket mer. Vi har tofflor. Vi har en necessär. T-shirts.
Toffler for the toffel.
Toffel.
Tofflar for the toffel. Tofflers for the
Och
toffel.
självklart till julen, julgranskulor måste man ha i granen.
Must haves.
Det var det från Djurgårdsbutiken. De jobbar också febrilt nu för att packa alla varor. Särskilt jultröjan som vi har här bakom oss finns också att köpa. difbutiken.se hittar ni allt det här, jultröjan. Och även det som Rhett har på sig. En cool zip-tröja, snygg t-shirt. Det om det. Rhett Rakhshani, välkommen till Stockholm. Välkommen till Djurgården.
Tack.
Vi pratade lite om du har briljerat med dina svenska kunskaper. Men jag tänker att vi kör intervjun på engelska.
Ja, absolut. Vi ska köra intervju på engelska. Om du vill förstå någonting jag vill säga.
Imponerande.
Jag säger.
Jag tänker att vi testar dina kunskaper.
Nej, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Done. That's all you get.
Rhett, right from the sunny California. It was a long flight, right?
Yeah. Long flight, longer with 3 kids, one of which was screaming most of the flight. I want to go home, I want to go home. The baby was good. Oldest one was good. Wife was a rock star. Dog was a rock star. We survived. We made it. Happy to be here.
And the difference, the weather, you show me 22 degrees in California.
I just showed Linus the weather. We're looking at like 23, 24, 25 average the next 10 days on Huntington Beach, and here in Stockholm, I don't know, 12, 13 on a nice day, maybe. I don't know. But there's hockey to be played here, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Was it a shock?
Shock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you came here?
Yeah. Well, it's an extra shock because we lost 8 of our bags on the flight. The airline lost 8 of our bags and didn't find them yet. So, and one of the bags was all our winter gear. So not having your winter gear is not ideal when you're moving to a cold climate. Yeah. So it's forcing my nice, spoiled Southern California blood to thicken a little bit faster.
Yeah. And what about the socks?
Well, if you want to see, I got my compression socks here because it's the socks I wore on the flight because you don't want to get blood clots and stuff, and it's good for your legs. So I didn't have any spare socks, so I had to work out this morning in my compression socks, and my sweatpants didn't have any shorts. And thankfully, you guys gave me some new swag, so I'll be able to get home without being too cold.
Yeah. But overall, how does it feel to be here finally in Djurgården?
Feels good. It feels good. I mean, I think you come to appreciate being in a team atmosphere a little bit more when you have 8 months on your own, training on your own, summer skating type of stuff. I'm just looking forward to an environment with a team, a schedule, a coach to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Training around teammates rather than my daughters running around in my gym in my garage. So it feels good. I mean, I think you appreciate it a little bit more when you don't have it for so long, and you're kind of, you get worried that maybe you're never going to get that chance, or when are you going to get that chance? COVID is an unknown thing. Yeah. So Sweden is one of those leagues that stayed open and kept going, and thankfully have the opportunity to play with my 6th SHL team. So the jersey collection continues. Excited to put another jersey on the wall. The suitcase continues to travel around, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. What have you been done since last season ended?
Take a little bit of time off, obviously. Wear a mask constantly. We did a bunch of home projects at first because there was no sign of playing hockey in the near future, and we thought we'd be home for a long time, which we were. So me and my wife planted like 3 fruit trees, a bunch of vegetables. Not one of the vegetables survived, so I need to work on my gardening a little bit. But did a bunch of home stuff, home improvement stuff, and then kind of got going on the preparation for hockey.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't have a contract yet, kind of was assuming that I'd be playing hockey, so I started training hard probably for the last 6 months or so.
Yeah.
So I wear a heart rate monitor every day, so I think it's been like close to 100,000 calories that I've burnt. So I looked at that number the other day and I was like, holy shit, it's time it's time to play some hockey now. That's enough of the summer training. So it's nice. Looking forward to putting some of that to work.
Yeah. What do you think you will contribute to the team?
First and foremost, I think it's just a good attitude and hard work and experience. I've been in this league for a long time and have had the great fortune of winning a couple times. So I know it's a young team, obviously with some great veterans as well. So I just hope to add to that veteran mix and help the young guys out and bring a good attitude, as well as just offensive contributions while still being responsible defensively, and just be an all-around contributor. If I'm having a good night, hopefully confidence is there, playing some good offense. If I'm not having a good night, still finding ways to help the team.
Yeah, we're going to grab some questions from our fans.
Yep.
We start with this one. Do you know any of our chants, songs, and if yes, which one is your favorite?
I'd say my favorite song in all of the SHL is the one where you put the scarves up in right before the game and start singing. I think that's like I want to memorize that song. I love it. I think it's so cool that the refs, everything, like it's the only song I feel in all of the league where everything stops to listen to it. And you feel like the TV stops, the refs stop, the players stop, and even the away team, I can tell you from experience, like we all enjoy that. It's really special. It's really cool. Still have my fingers crossed that I get the chance to play in front of these fans and experience that as a team playing here, as a player on the team. But that song, I would say, hands down, is my favorite in all of the SHL.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we can't have our fans at Hovet right now because, but I think you is going to miss them. You wanted to play in front of them.
Yeah.
What can you say about our fans? You have played a final here in Globen and Hovet with Frölunda against Djurgården.
Yeah, well, I think I've been really fortunate to play with teams with really good fans over the years. Frölunda was obviously fantastic. I mean, I would say Frölunda and Stockholm, Gothenburg and Stockholm are the 2 best in the league. I do like that you're not yours. I'm on this team now. I've still got to get used to that. I don't even sometimes I skate to the wrong bench because I play with so many different teams in the league that I get it all mixed up. But I think I like that our fans have the hooligan type of thing where you got some crazy guys up there and it's a little bit of a wilder atmosphere, and I like that it's old school too. I remember when Gustav Lindström was singing with Frölunda, and he takes a lot of pride in this organization, in this jersey, and he was really upset with some stuff he said, and he said the old school guys don't like that about me. So I think that's cool that you guys have that culture where there's that old school respect for the team and the logo and the traditions, and again, I hope that I get the chance to not just play in front of them on the TV, but live.
Yeah. This about the fans, and what do you think about the club? Djurgården is your, like you said, your 6th club. What's your opinion about Djurgården? You have met us many times.
Yeah, I mean, they're just, Djurgården is one of those teams that's always in the mix. They're always in the running to have a chance to win. Especially, it seems, in the last couple of years, I've noticed that they're always one of those teams that's top 6.
Yeah.
One of those teams that if you face them in playoffs, it doesn't feel like it feels like it's going to be hard, really hard. They're never easy to play against. And as I was deciding to come here or not, that was something that was important to me, is to be on a good team. I know how tough it can be in a losing organization, and I've played on losing teams in the past, and that's something that I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
So a team that competes every night, a team that is well prepared, skates hard, skates fast, has a lot of talent, and has obviously great support from the city behind them.
Yeah. Vi ska fånga upp fler frågor från er tittare. Rhett, did you understand it?
Yeah, we're just going to check out some questions from
exactly.
the fans. Yeah. Who's watching?
Do you think we can go all the way this year?
Yes. That's the first conversation I had with Robban. I said to him, like, when I found out that Djurgården was interested, I looked at the roster, and I said to Robban, like, we have a team that we have everything we need to be a winning team. Kind of similar to what I said in the last question. Like, that was important to me to, have the group together that has a chance. That's all you can ask for, is to have a chance, and you still need a lot of things to go right to win, of course. But you don't want to be one of those teams where you look at your roster and say, yeah, this is going to be a snowball's chance in hell for us to even make playoffs. Like, this roster that we have, I see the depth, I see the talent, I see the pieces in place to be a team that can win. So yeah. I'm excited to contribute to that. Yeah.
One more question from our fans. Who do you look forward to most to play with in Djurgården?
I mean, I'd have to give it to my old former teammate, Sebastian Strandberg. I played with him in Hove Hutiet, and we were good friends. At the time, I don't know if he was single or not. I was single. We both definitely didn't have kids. I think he's got a little kid now. So we would sit for 4 hours a day and have fika. Yeah. And with an old Djurgården player, Daniel Fernholm, if you guys remember that name as well. We would just sit around for literally 4 hours and just have fika, and then the clock would be time for dinner, and we'd go out to eat for dinner. So I'm excited to reconnect with him in a different phase of my life. So I'd have to give it to him.
Yeah, is it nice to already new people in new teams, or you're a very social person? You don't have any problem to.
It is. I mean, yes and no. The yes is very obviously that you get to meet all these, hockey guys are great people, with few exceptions. 99.9% of the guys are great guys that you would love to be friends with for the rest of your life. And they are cut from the same cloth that I'm cut from, so it's easy to get along, and it's nice to meet those new people that have all these different backgrounds. The no of it is every locker room that I'm part of, like, I'm a really heartfelt guy, and I get close to my teammates, and I love the team bond and drawing close to those guys and competing together. So when you have to move on to a different team, you have to say goodbye to those relationships. It's hard to keep in touch when you play with as many teams as I've played for, with every single guy from every single team. And that's not, in a perfect world, you'd have all the time in the world to keep in touch with everyone, but you can't. So that's the tough thing. And then it's always a little weird playing against your former teams, especially if there's still a lot of the same guys there, because you were just in that other locker room competing against the team that you're now on, trying to win for your jersey, and then you gotta go on the other side of things and try to compete. Yeah. I've gotten used to it now, so it's nothing new for me. So I know how to handle that, and it actually is a little bit fun to compete against them. Then it's nice to get some bragging rights against your old teammates, but it has its positives and negatives for sure.
Rhett, many people describe you as a very professional player, a very serious player in the locker room. What do they
no, you didn't talk to people that know me then, apparently. No, professional, I hope so. Serious, I wouldn't say that's what I would be known for. Serious when I have to be, when it's important, when you need to be, when you're ready to play a game and it actually would make a difference to help you perform well. But all the other times that being serious doesn't help, I try not to be serious, because we have a lot of pressure as hockey players, and it can be tough and it can be challenging, and you're in the spotlight a lot. So the times that you're not, you got to just get away from it and have fun and relax and loosen up and laugh. And life's short, and hockey career is even shorter, so you got to got to try to enjoy yourself as best you can.
Yeah. And the same people said that you are a great ingredients in the locker room. Why?
Where are your sources? Who's been talking about me?
We can take it afterwards.
Yeah, I you know, like I said earlier, I think I put my heart into every locker room that I go into, and I'm really competitive. Like, it maybe doesn't come across all the time because I am goofy and loose and like to have fun, but when it comes down to it, I'm really competitive and I really want to win. So whoever's giving you that intel maybe saw that about me, and I care about my teammates. I'm not here just to show up and get my money and go home. You know, I like to create those relationships and, you know, show that care and love to my teammates and create those bonds. That's important to me, and that's something that I take pride in as who I am away from the rink.
Yeah.
That's something that I think I add value, or a way that I add value to the teams that I play for.
Yeah. Vi kastar oss in i matchen i eftermiddag som börjar om drygt 2,5 timme. Kan också meddela att vårt damlag just nu har tagit en 2-0-ledning borta mot Linköping. Den matchen började 12:00 och det är ju en perfekt matchöppning mot ett lag som ligger före oss i tabellen, och det är viktiga poäng på spel. Innan vi kastar oss in i Frölunda-matchen så ska vi titta på highlights från vår senaste match.
Bertilsson spelar smart för DeShano lägger för Björk som inte gör mål. Det är väl snarare så man får säga.
Ja,
eller?
Herregud, vad säger du, Niklas?
Nej, men alltså,
ser du förflyttningen på den?
Ja, det är galen räddning. Med hjälp av Strandberg. Alsen in i den här kampen. Bergfors kan spela upp på andra sidan för Dominik Bock, som lägger för Nardella som skjuter i målramen. Så Armali som kull. Vi har en målvaktsinterferens, strax numerärt överläge igen. När Linus Andersson skjuter 1-0 Djurgården. I 6 mot 5-spel gör hemmalaget 1-0, 56 sekunder kvar. Linus Andersson.
Det här läget så gör han det helt rätt, Andersson, tycker jag.
Nedlägg mot Ersson som släpper retur, och Djurgården gör 2-0. Niklas Bergfors. Djurgården dubblar ledningen. Niklas Bergfors med 42 sekunder kvar när Samuel Ersson släpper en retur som får lagkamraterna i båset nästan att skaka på huvudet. Nu kommer Linus Andersson. Oj, oj, oj! Hur är det möjligt att skjuta sådär? Här är ett läge för Bergfors! Och då gör Djurgården 4-1. Det är ingenting alls.
Rhett, what are you thinking when you see those highlights?
These kids are good. Some good young talented players on that team. Probably much better than me as far as their speed and their stick skills, but maybe I can bring a little bit of brains to it. Old wisdom, old smarts from an old guy.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm starting to feel like I'm the old guy. So, no, some nice goals there.
Yeah. Frölunda away, your former team. What do you think about the game?
Always a tough game against Frölunda in Gothenburg, specifically when you have their fans there. It's even tougher. Without the fans, I can't even comment because I haven't been part of this environment, but the way that they play, the way that they're coached, the way that they're led by Joel, it's a team that's never a free game. No. Always hard to beat, always hard games on the road. You gotta find a way to get a step up on them early and maybe get them a little flustered. Yeah. So hopefully we can get a good start against them and carry that through 60 minutes.
Yeah. We have a question from our fans. Your biggest moment in your SHL career?
As a team or individually, does it say? It doesn't matter,
both.
I can go whatever. I mean, as a team, it's definitely winning some gold.
Yeah.
Both times. I can't say one was more special than the other. That's easy answer. Winning.
Yeah. Rhett, thank you very much that you being here in the studio. The Swedish language before the program we're starting, you told me a few sentences. Can you do it here live?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I could try. Sex, Lexa, and Lexos. I was taught that one at one point.
Good.
I don't know if that was right. 6 fish, six salmons.
Salmons, yeah.
6 salmons and salmon sauce.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
In a salmon box.
In a salmon box. Okay. And then human. I don't know what that means.
Perfekt avslutning på den här sändningen. Rhett, ännu en gång, tack så jättemycket.
Tack själv.
Och lycka till i klubben.
Tack så mycket.
Och tack till dig som har tittat, och så hoppas vi givetvis på 3 poäng i Skandinavium.